And what's going on, you guys? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on, y'all? This be your boy, Scotty by Nature TV, and we are here for a brand new review of Love and Marriage Huntsville Season 6, Episode 26. What is going on, you guys? I hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful Sunday, and I intend on doing the exact same. I hope you guys are having a great time today. Let's see. So, I know I was supposed to do this last night. So, for those of you who don't know, oops, what the hell? For those of you who don't know, I was supposed to do this review last night, right? But then Xfinity decides they wanted to have an outage last night, all night long. So I had to wait till I got home from work to finish watching the episode and to do this live review. Okay. So that's why I'm late with that. But another thing that I also want to say too before we get this thing really, really started, because like 61 of y'all up in here and it's like 3 minutes in. Y'all do know that I have been very, very, very open and vocal about where I am mentally, right? I told you guys I'm not in the best. My mental health is not the best right now. I am very depressed at this moment. I'm unhappy like a mother. And I've been very open and honest and vocal about that, right? So as I'm getting ready to, make the live for today, I look at my comments and I had posted something in regards to me listening to the Sounds of Blackness optimistic. And I said, I said something. It was regarding my mental health, but I said something. Don't you know somebody came in my comments and told me to kill myself? If that ain't some fucked up shit to tell somebody that's already dealing with suicidal thoughts, for you to tell me to go kill myself, that was a lot. But I deleted the comment and I just kept it moving. But I just had to share that with y'all. People can be very cruel. There's a lot of cruel ass people out here. And that's just sad. But anyways, before we get this thing started, you know that we have to talk about what's coming up. Now, as you guys know, today is Sunday, which means that the Real Housewives of Potomac will be airing tonight at 8/7 Central, but I will be going live tonight at 10/9 Central right after Married to Medicine. So make sure you guys tune in for that. And then on tomorrow night, we will be on the Whether You Like It or Not panel. We will be over on Yakratee's platform. So make sure you guys tune into that. And then on Wednesday night, we will be doing the Chasing panel. Chasing Atlanta is returning this Wednesday. They had a holiday break. So now they're back on Wednesday. So make sure you guys tune in for the Chasing panel. And that's about it for this week. Okay. So that's pretty much it for the time being. So we gotta go ahead and get into this review, you guys. Let me take that out of my overlay. And we're gonna get this thing started. Let me get my notes together. Cause I don't really think we're gonna be on here for too long. Okay, because the episode wasn't about shit. And none of the episodes really been about shit anyway. I got like 5 key points that I got on my phone. Okay. So let's get into the review, you guys. So we're gonna start this thing off with Kiki, Stormy, and Tiffany, because last week that's what we ended up with. Stormy was so adamant about getting Kiki and Tiffany together so they can sit down and talk about their issues, right? So Stormy pretty much laid down the ground rules. Like she told him how this conversation was gonna go, how we're gonna get into this conversation and all that stuff, right? So then Kiki starts calling out the lies that had been told on her. Like she had been calling out the lies, right? And she said that a lot of the things that Tiffany has been saying has not been truthful about her. And Kiki says that she never felt like she ever was coming for Tiffany in a sense. And Tiffany felt like Kiki was coming for her, but Kiki said, I never came for you. And to be honest, I never felt like Kiki came for Tiffany. I never felt like Kiki came for Tiffany. I felt like Kiki was sticking her nose where it didn't belong. And even though Tiffany had a point as far as why would I want to be close to you with the way that you treating your own cousin? Like, why would I want to with you when you treating your cousin like I definitely get that and I understood that, but I just felt like it wasn't warranted and it wasn't really needed. Like, I just felt like, girl, what was your whole point of even putting it out there? What was your whole point of saying it? It really wasn't no need for you to say that and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, she, Tiffany pretty much kick started this whole little beef that's going on between her and Kiki. Because Kiki didn't come in here starting with Tiffany. Tiffany just had a whole lot of shit to say. That's pretty much what happened. Tiffany had a whole lot of motherfucking shit to say about this lady and was coming at her crazy. And I guess she was trying to stick up for Tisha in the sense when her and Tisha ain't even friends like that. So it's just like, for me, it's like, girl, what are you doing? Um, Kiki, so Tiffany says that I haven't bashed you. Yes, you have, Tiffany. Why are you lying? You have definitely bashed that woman for dear life. Like, you have definitely bashed the fuck out of Kiki. And for no reason. Like, let's be 100. You have bashed this lady for no damn reason at all. Like, we're all wondering, like, what is your thing? Like, what is your tea? What are you giving? Like, why are you so obsessed with Kiki? If Kiki ain't shit, if she's just a drug addict, or she just act a fool, or if she's just somebody that you don't want in your space, that is absolutely okay. But my thing about this situation is this right here. If that's the way you want it to be, then we can have it like that. But why the do you have to sit up here and act as if, you know what I'm saying, like you're better? You do act like you better. You messy as, and ever since you came on this damn show, you've been messy as hell. You've been messy as hell ever since you came on this mother. So I'm gonna need for you to own it, really own it, and just know that you messy as hell. Ain't nobody coming at you for nothing. Like, Kiki not coming at you for no reason. You came for her first, and you gotta honestly honor that and understand that. Like, you came at her first. There was no need for you to ever come at her in the first place. If we being honest about it, it was no need. Like, no need at all. What was the point? You up here trying to be on Tisha's side and don't even know everything that happened between Kiki and Tisha. They're cousins. You're never really going to know what happened. They're cousins. You know what I mean? They're family. And that is one thing that I would never get involved in, or never put myself in the middle of, or never put myself in a position to ever pick a side on something like that. I would never do that, because that's family. And you know, they might not be talking right now, but at some point they will be. So that's your best bet, is to just stay the fuck up out of that and mind your own damn business. That's how I feel about it, and that's how I see it. Like, girl, mind your own business when it come down to that, for real, because it ain't got nothing to do with you. And then Kiki was like, Tiffany, you have no idea about my relationship with Tisha. Like, you really don't know how far it goes back. You really don't know what put us in this predicament. You really don't know. And to be honest, she don't know. She really don't know. She just speaking on stuff that ain't got nothing to do with her. That's really what it boils down to. Like, she's speaking on shit that she has no idea about. Honestly, that's what she's doing. She's speaking on stuff that she ain't got nothing to do with. She's speaking on the relationship that she wasn't there for. Like, that whole Kiki and Tisha shit. I really feel like nobody can really speak on that relationship except for somebody, maybe Courtney, their cousin Courtney. She related to them. She been around. She know what the tea is. She know what's going on. You feel what I'm saying? She know what's going on. So therefore, she can speak on that shit because she was there. You can't speak on it. You can't speak on it. So why the fuck is you talking about it? Why do you got so much to say about it? Why do you feel like it's your business? Stay out them folks' family business. That's one business that you don't need to get in, and that's family business. Because things could change. Shit, cousins can be mad at each other, and like, I be mad at my cousin all the time. And at the end of the day, we gonna get right on back together like ain't nothing happened, because we fucking cousins, and that's just what it is. I'm gonna always be on that side. Okay. So Tiffany just need to mind hers and stay the hell up out of it. Okay. And then Kiki was like, if you really knew what really went down between me and Tisha, your statements on my relationship with her would not be what they are now. Like you would have a different opinion if you knew what was really going on between me and Tisha. And honestly, I don't know. Like I said, we have our opinions based on what we see on the show, and I know I've had my opinions about this situation. But like she said, like, she's basically telling her, like, girl, if you knew what was really going on, you wouldn't be saying the shit that you saying. Right? That's what she's telling her. Like, if you knew. You wouldn't be saying that. So, girl, like I said, Tiffany, stay your ass out them folks' business. Then Stormy tells Tiffany that she likes to throw shade a lot, but she don't like confrontation. Facts. Facts. That is facts. Tiffany love to throw shade. She love to throw shade. She love to make her digs at people. But in the same breath, she doesn't like to be confronted about it. She doesn't like to be confrontational. She doesn't like for nobody to call her out on her shit. But why you don't like nobody to call you out on your shit? Like, why you can't see the issue with that? Why can't you see that? You know what I mean? If you're gonna throw your shade, if you're gonna be bold enough to throw shade, be bold enough in these confrontations and stop acting like a fucking Karen whenever somebody approaches you about this bullshit that you be doing. Seriously. Seriously though. Because you be bringing all of this stuff on yourself, which you don't realize that you do. You speak on too many things, just like with the Destiny thing. When you first came on that very first season, you started that shit with Destiny. You tried to make Destiny out to be fucking aggressive when you started with her the day you came to her birthday party. You started it. So how you gonna sit up here and act like she didn't have no right or no bounds to really threaten to drag you? Because you deserve to get drugged that whole season because you was creating issues that didn't need to be there. Stirring the pot. Stirring the pot, but don't want to get burned by that same pot you stirring. Like, girl, bye. Um, Kiki says that Tiffany tried to make her look bad. I agree. I do think that Tiffany definitely tried to make her look bad. I definitely think that Tiffany was saying anything out of her mouth to try to make her look a certain type of way. That's the truth. And I'm gonna stand by that because I definitely believe it. Tiffany denies it. And Kiki says that she thinks that Tiffany thinks that she's better than people or better than her, so to speak. And of course, Tiffany denies that as well. And then, Tiffany begins to apologize to Kiki. She wants to be in a better place with Kiki. She really don't want no drama with her and all that. And I guess they make up. You needed to apologize. You did. You needed to apologize because you know that you was full of shit and you was on some bullshit. You already knew that. You knew that. You knew that you was gonna look like a damn fool if you didn't apologize to that girl because she deserved that apology. She deserved that apology. The the can't be serious. You can't be serious, like at all. Like what the? That's the thing that I be saying. Like, girl, if you gonna be shady, then you need to stand on that shade, honey. Stand on it. Stand on the shade, and it's absolutely fine. So then we get into Chris and Martell, which I feel like this whole scene was some bullshit. It was. I don't like how people sit around and tiptoe around Martell and his bald headed ass. I'm so sick of everybody tiptoeing around him and not giving him the proper lashing that he fucking deserves because he's a bitch ass nigga. He really is a bitch ass nigga, and I'm a need for him to be treated as such. But won't nobody treat him the way he needs to be treated? Seriously. Nobody's treating him the way he needs to be treated, but he can sit around here and treat everybody else like shit and talk to people any kind of way, but he demands respect from everybody else. Like, what the demanding all this motherfucking respect, but don't respect nobody else. Like, I'm over them. Like, these men, they just get on my nerves. Like, why y'all don't never hold him accountable for the stuff that he be doing? Are y'all scared that he gonna whoop y'all ass or something? Like, what the it's crazy to me. Very much so. Chris comes over and then they embrace. Martell got those shades on and stuff like that. And then after all of that, you know what I'm saying? It's like they discussed the family drama that Chris got going on with the Fletchers with his kids and Nell and everybody else. So they talked about that for a little bit. But then Chris then confronts Martell about the way that Martell spoke to Nell, and he didn't really appreciate how Nell was speaking to him. And Martell gonna say that Nell is disrespectful. And then he claims that anytime a woman gets disrespectful with him, he's gonna check them no matter who they are. Y'all heard what I said, right? He said that Nell is disrespectful. And any woman that gets disrespectful to him, he's gonna check them regardless of who that woman is. So you gonna sit in this man face. You gonna sit in this man face and tell him to his face that you don't give a about that being his wife. You gonna check her. You gonna put her in her place. You gonna put her in her motherfucking place. Is what you saying. Regardless of anything, she gonna get put in her damn place. Nah. From that moment, then Chris should have said something then. Cause he letting you know right now he don't give a fuck about your feelings. He don't give a fuck about how you feel about a motherfucking thing. He's letting you know that right now. He letting you know that he don't give a damn about your feelings. He letting you know that now. When he said he don't give a who the woman is, that is code for you, how you feel if your wife, that bitch was disrespectful to me, so I'm gonna cuss this motherfucker out. That's what he was saying to your face. And I'm just looking at him and I'm looking at Chris like, you gonna let him get away with that shit? Like, why you not calling him out for this shit? Like, what are you saying? Because the dudes that I know, the moment you said that to them, Martell, you would have got your ass slapped the fuck down the moment you said that. Because you talking about something, you gonna check. You don't check nobody's wife. Okay, you ain't even got no wife or no woman to fucking check, so you don't check nobody's wife. You just sit your bald head, busted, bummy, broke ass the fuck down and shut the fuck up, because you don't have a right to check nobody. Okay, check your finances. That's what you should check. Okay, check your finances. Check the real estate listing to see if you can find you a house to stay in. Check the habitat homes that you probably need to find to stay in. You check that. You don't go out checking nobody's wife. But you real sassy though. You real sassy, ready to read down some woman. But Chris, you a bitch. And I'm just gonna say that. You a bitch. You a bitch ass nigga for letting him stand there in your face and tell you who he gonna check. I get that you're a little bit more mature than him. I get that. And I get that you're not going to react in the way that I probably will react. He's a bitch. We know this already. But at the same time, though, Chris, you should have got on his ass. I ain't saying you needed to knock his ass out, but you should have got on his ass about that because he straight up disrespected you right in front of you. That mother disrespected the out of you in your face. In your face. He disrespected the hell out of you. And I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. I was laying in my bed watching it, and I'm like, no, this motherfucker did not just tell this man that. No, he did. Like, what the and I said, and Chris ain't gonna say that. Like, Chris is gonna be calmish about this. Like, what the you know what I'm saying? Nah, man, that was some bullshit. I can't say that enough. Um, Chris says that Nell gets excited when she feels passionate about something. And then Martell says that, Nell shouldn't be bothered with nothing that he's saying. No, you shouldn't be bothered with nothing that Nell's saying. Because everything that she told you was the truth. Anytime somebody tell your dog ass the damn truth, you want to say it's disrespectful. So the truth is disrespectful to you. Long as somebody boosting up your ego and blowing smoke up your ass and just going along with your bullshit, your male chauvinistic ass bullshit, then you fine with that. But the moment somebody call you out on your shit, then you can't handle that. See, you cannot take any type of criticism about yourself. You give everybody a reason to say stuff about you, the custody battles, the way that you in the blogs for harassing Melody, the way that you sit around and you dog Ariana out there, you backing her see lips again, and not to mention, like, that's what you do, like, that's what you do, bruh. Like, you give everybody a reason to speak out and say some shit about you. You do that every single time, but you get mad when people got opinions on it. We got opinions on it because you keep on doing the same old shit. You keep on showing your disrespect to a woman. And the fact that a lot of these women that watch this show love to compare myself to the likes of a Martell is really baffling to me, because you will never catch me talking to no woman like that ever in my life. Now, I might cuss one out when they disrespect me with that faggot word and all this other shit. Now that's when the clouds come out. But other than that, like, I could sit down and have a whole conversation, a disagreement with a woman without going overboard and screaming and yelling the same way Martell did. He was doing too much. He was the one acting like Janet and Kaya and getting so excited. That's what he was doing. Like, you wag and you picked the right one. Cause if that was like if you would have came at Tiffany like that, Lou would have got on your ass about her. If you would have came at like anybody else's wife like that, I just feel like you couldn't you. Because if you was on the Housewives of Atlanta and you came at Candy like that, I really feel like Todd would have been on your ass. If you came at Sanya like that, Ross would have been on your ass. Like them husbands on the Housewives of Atlanta, they never what is it? Would have never allowed you to talk to him like that. Period. Chris is way too passive for me. Way too passive. I don't like it. Let's see. Martell feels like they shouldn't keep bringing up the cheating. Why not? You bring it up every time you open up your mouth. You bring it up every time there's an issue between you and Melody. You bring up the cheating because you don't like for people to talk about your cheating. But the cheating is something that you made a big deal. Like, you know you cheated, and you want to sit up and get, because you're mad that this lady is moving on with her life. You mad with this lady because she's changing her name and she doesn't want to be attached to you. That's what you're mad about. You're mad because she don't want to be attached to you. Why are you mad about that? You didn't want her. Because if you really wanted her, you wouldn't have been cheating on her the way that you was. You loved fooling around with an Ariane. You enjoyed that. You loved that. And that's where Melody left your ass at. You don't want nobody to bring up the cheating, but you bring it up every time you open up your damn mouth. You bring it up. Stop talking about it. That's what I say. Stop talking about it then. If you don't want us to talk about it, then you stop talking about it. Every time somebody bring up what you've done in the past, then you want to say, well, Melody cheated on me. Boy, you had a whole 5-6 year affair with somebody, and you want to talk about about Melody getting head from some man while she was separated from you. So where was the cheating at? Like, you're a stagnant ass bitch and you ain't got nothing going for yourself. Stop. Then they bring up, Martell says that he feels like wait. They brought up the name change ceremony, and Chris was talking about how beautiful the ceremony was, and then Martell said, y'all picked the side, and I think that's some bullshit. They didn't pick a side. They didn't pick any side at all. If they did not go, that would have been them picking a side. Because they're supposed to be cool with both of y'all. So what do you expect? Like what the fuck are y'all expecting? What the fuck are you expecting them to do? Not with Melody? Cause y'all not together? Please. You ain't no friend to nobody, Martell. So what make you think that you are the more credible person, or you're the one that everybody need to choose? You ain't nobody to choose, Martell. That's what you don't realize. Mm-mm. We're not doing that. Talking about some y'all pick the side. Like, get the fuck up out of here, Martell. You are so foolish, and you want everybody to fall to to give you grace, but you don't want to give nobody else no damn grace. Like, you keep on dragging Melody, you keep harassing the girl, and all this other shit, and it's annoying because I don't even like her, and I'm taking up for her. And then he said the name change makes everything final. She's no longer attached to him. It's like it's mainly like that's the girl he met before they got married. Yep, that's the purpose. hmm Yeah, you're not that dumb. You're not as dumb as I thought you were. That's the whole purpose of getting a name change. She doesn't want to be associated with you in any kind of way. She doesn't want to be attached to you in any kind of way. She doesn't want anything that you got besides the kids. She don't want your last name. She doesn't want your name. I'm still wearing your name. Things are not the same. Like, and to be honest, you say the name change made it final. Shit, I feel like it's been final for a long time now. If you ask me, it's been final for years now. What are you talking about? But I gotta keep on remembering how stupid and foolish your ass is, because it's been final. It was final, been final a long time ago. We didn't really need no name change ceremony to know how final it was. She just really wanted to make another statement by saying, "Nigga, I'm over you. Go get lost. I don't want to have nothing to do with you. So you can move on with your life, go on about your business, and do you." You know what I'm saying? Move on. But see, you don't want to move on. Because see, life has been fucked up for you ever since she left you. You used to be fine to me when I first started watching this show. But you look like you're stressed. You look like you're in pain. You got internal issues with yourself. Like you look like you are going through it, honey. You look like you're going through it. You looking like you are not happy at all. And you shouldn't be. You're miserable. And it shows in your face. It shows in your face how miserable your ass really is. And you can't handle the fact that she has moved on. Well, sorry, buddy. You just gonna have to deal with the fact that she has moved on with her life. Melody has moved on. And that's what you gotta do. And you can't get mad at the world because she don't want to fuck with you no more. You only got yourself to blame for that. She don't want to fuck with you. So keep it pushing. It's really that simple. Let the true feeling be said. But anyhow, we're gonna continue on. We're going to Letitia and Kimmy. Oh, wait. Before we get into Letitia and Kimmy. This motherfucker gonna say that she changing her name just to bring him down. Not this nigga saying that Melody is changing her name, her last name, to bring him the down, as if he's that motherfucking important. I holler when he said that. She's doing this to bring me down, you know. She's doing this to bring me down, you know. She's doing this to bring me down, you know. She's doing this to bring me down, you know. How is she doing this to bring you down? What the does her name change have to do with you? She's doing it for herself. She's doing it because she don't want to have nothing to do with you. That's why she's doing it. Like, do you think, like, is your self-esteem that high that you think that she is doing this just to spite you? I wish I would get my name changed from a nigga that I ain't married to no more. And this bitch ass mother talking about I changed my name just to spite him. Who the fuck? Who are you, Martell? Who are you? Who are you? And what make you think that you're that important? You're not. Get that through your thick motherfucking skull. You're not that motherfucking important. So move the fuck on. You're not that damn important. Or at all. Calm down, Martell. Stop it. Like, go focus on your wine. Go find some gentleman's calendar to be a part of. Go do something. Especially since you're no longer frolicking around with Sheree ass trying to prove to the world that you didn't upgrade it because quiet as it's kept. Sheree ain't no upgrade from no damn Melody. Melody got her things on point. Now, this is just me being somebody that's not even no fan. And yes, I'm saying it again. This is somebody that's not even no fan of Melody like that. But I can honestly sit up here and say that this girl got her stuff on point. Sheree ain't got a damn thing but a damn chateau that she can barely afford. And she's on the bigger network than Melody is. But that ain't no damn step up. Because he was walking around here, frolicking around, going live with Sheree like she was just some big step up. Sheree is just as stupid and stagnant as he is, okay? You on this Love and Marriage Huntsville platform and you ain't did nothing with it, just like Sheree is on the Real Housewives of Atlanta and ain't done nothing with the platform, but make sweatshop clothes and put and copy off of Shein and say that it's she by Sheree. That's the only thing that dumbass muff has done. So y'all are, and both of y'all are Capricorns, toxic ass, broke ass Capricorns. And what's so crazy about this is most Capricorns are all about their money, but you two motherfuckers ain't about y'all motherfucking money. Like, what the do you like? Really? I know Sheree ain't got nothing to do with this show, but you was frolicking around with her like she was just some big step up from Melody. Like, girl, bye. That is not no damn upgrade. That's right there on your level. Because Melody wasn't on your level at all. And when I say she wasn't on your level, that means she wasn't low enough to be on your damn level. Chateau Thelma was right there, y'all neck and neck, because both of y'all dumb, broke, and stupid with no drive. Absolutely no drive. You the one struggling. That girl ain't struggling. You the one who ain't got shit going on. She got multiple businesses going on. She got the skincare line. She got some other shit. She even putting out music and she know her ass can't sing worth a damn, but she got some music out there and they buying it. For whatever reason they buying the shit, because I wouldn't spend a dime on that. Them girls on Love and Marriage Huntsville need to stop trying to sing because they can't sing. Destiny trying to sing, talking about she on 10. That voice is a negative 10, girl. Anyway. They ain't had nothing to do with nothing. But yes, that was not no step up. I don't know who told him it was a step up, but child, please. Shout out to the over 200 people at this point that's in my chat. I really appreciate you guys tuning in today. All right. I really love it. I really enjoy it. Okay. We are 105 people away from 50K. So if you're brand new to the platform, if you're just now tuning in, make sure you guys are clicking that subscribe button, honey. Make sure you're clicking that subscribe button because we almost at our goal for the year, which is 50K. We are literally 105 subscribers away from our goal. So thank you guys so much for tuning in, liking the video, and supporting the platform. I really appreciate it. So make sure you guys are subscribed if you have not already. Let's see. Let me move on to the next. So we're going to Tisha and Kimmy. So they're getting their vajayjay steamed. And I've seen quite a few women go and do that on these reality shows. And then I looked at Chasing Atlanta and I saw like King Kane and J21. They went and get they butts steamed, and that makes me wonder, like, does that shit feel good? Does it burn? Like, But anyway, they go get steamed. Tisha dumbass thinks that she pregnant even though Marcel got a vasectomy. And I'm like, girl, are you really that stupid to believe that you pregnant when that man got a whole vasectomy done? You think you pregnant for real? Or were you just taking a pregnancy test just for the hell of it? Pregnancy test came out to be negative. Duh. And then, Kimmy was like, well, why would you think you're pregnant? Well, because I've been gaining weight and I've been doing this and I've been doing that and I'm gaining weight and blah, blah. Girl, you gaining weight because you won't stop eating Wendy's, girl. That's why you gaining weight. It ain't got nothing to do with no damn baby. Tisha said she tired of talking about Kiki. She tired of going places and everybody bringing up Kiki to her and all this other shit. She tired of talking about Kiki. It's a done deal. To be honest, I ain't really mad at her for not wanting to talk about Kiki, because Talking about the same thing like over and over again can be a tad bit annoying. I ain't even gonna sit up here and lie to you. Like it is a tad bit annoying. Like if I say I don't want to talk about it and it's some bullshit to me, then I don't want to talk about it. Simple as that. But we also got to take into account that Tisha has been a messy ass mother in the past, bringing up shit that she ain't got no business bring it up. But now that somebody doing it to her, she can't handle it. Think about what you've done in the past, Tisha. Think about what you've done in the past, baby girl. Think about that now. Think about it. Think about it, girl. Okay? And your attempt for a storyline is stupid. Trying to pretend like you're pregnant when you know you can't get pregnant. By no damn why. So anyway, um, Kimmy was like, well, Mel felt like you had an issue with her after you left. Oh, yeah, after you left, she felt like you had an issue with her. She said, well, I ain't really got no issue with her. The only issue that I had was that she kept bringing it up after I told her I ain't going to talk about it. Okay, understood, I guess. Um, so then she said, I got a lot going on, and that's why I really don't want to talk about Kiki because I got a lot going on. I mean, I'm at the point to where I'm thinking about being a stay-at-home mom again because I'm overwhelmed. And I'm like, overwhelmed with what? What all do you do, Tisha? You work at Black? Do you do the checks and balances at Black? Like what all do you do, Tisha? And I ain't even know, I ain't even bullshitting. Like, what all does she do? But I don't know. I don't know. I just felt like Tisha really ain't got nothing to talk about. Tisha ain't really got that much to talk about, so they're gonna bring this up and give Tisha something to talk about. But it's just like, girl, okay, all right. If that's what you want the people to believe, then that's okay. That's all I really got on that because I was just like, okay, I guess they just wanted to give Tisha and Kimmy a scene because they ain't been on no episodes over the last couple of weeks. So they decided, okay, we're gonna throw this scene at them. Chris and Lil Chris, they discussed the dinner. Lil Chris said he still want his dogs back. And then he said he ain't talked to his mama since the dinner or the family. And Chris wanted to know why that is. So Lil Chris says that he stays to himself to keep from dealing with the criticism and everything that comes with being around his family. Like he does it to seclude himself. It's something about that conversation that made me think about stuff because I do that. You know, I seclude myself from my family sometimes because it seems, and I've talked about it before, and I think I'm gonna tell more of that story and members only. But being a black sheep is not fun, and I don't really think he the black sheep. I really think that Lexi is really the black sheep, but I think that um I seclude myself too because because every time I'm telling the truth, people get mad at me. You ask for my opinion, then I tell y'all what it is, and you want to get mad with me. I'm supposed to be seen and not heard, basically. So it's just like whatever, whatever. No one cares. So, and that's probably how he feels. And Chris thinks that he's dealing with depression. That's exactly what that sounds like. He is depressed. He's depressed about a lot of things. And you know, some men don't really outright say that they're depressed, but you can tell that they're dealing with depression just by the way that they move, the way they talk, the way that they act. Mood swings, it's all depression. So yeah, he made a good call with that. Chris started to break down and he basically said that I'm never too busy to see after my kids. I'm never that busy to see after my kids. If you need help, just let me know. And I thought that was a cute thing between Chris and Lil Chris. I really love that he showed his son some compassion. I thought that that was amazing. Like, you know, sometimes as sometimes we just want to hear that. You know what I mean? Sometimes we just want to know that you're going to be there for us. But I even though I love how he extended this grace to Lil Chris, a part of me feels like, why haven't you had this same conversation with Lexi? Like, why haven't you had this same heart to heart with her? It's easy for you to see where Lil Chris is coming from. It's easy for you to diagnose him. It's easy for you to do that. But when Lexi says what she's saying, you don't give her that same love. You don't give her that same tender care. You don't give her that same safe haven. You don't give her that. Y'all brush her off. You cuss her out. You tell her to get the fuck away from your house. You tell her that. But nobody doesn't like, I just feel like nobody really does that with Lexi. And I get that we don't know their life, but in my eyes, I really don't think he had that conversation with Lexi. I don't feel like he did. And if he did, and like it's just the way, like with the way that he sat there with Lil Chris, I felt like in that moment where Lexi lashed out, he could have had that same conversation with her. Okay, we don't know that he did, but in my opinion, I don't think so. Judging by the way she acts, I don't think so. My opinion, I don't think so. And the only reason why I feel like he hasn't is because of the way she acts. Cause y'all gotta hear what I'm saying. I am Lexi on my dad and my dad's immediate family. You know what I'm saying? So I get it. I get how she feels. I get being treated differently. I get when I try to speak my case on that, I get shut down. Nobody wants to hear what I gotta say. I get where she coming from. Like I've been in that predicament. I'm sorry. I get that a lot of y'all feel like she's entitled. I get that a lot of y'all feel like she's a brat. All that other stuff, but that's just what I think. I really believe that her feelings are negated. I do feel like her feelings are ignored, and she lashes out. She lashes out because her feelings are not heard. So y'all can feel however y'all want to, but I'm sorry. I understand Lexi and I understand where she's coming from. Because I mean, it's just like with me and my siblings, like they understand each other and wait what the other one is saying, but they don't never understand where I'm coming from. So that's why I understand her wholeheartedly. Even though the way that she's going about it maybe the wrong way, like she's not handling it the right way. I understand that there's a method to her madness, in my opinion. I do think that there's a method to her madness. That's just me, though. Let me see. Okay, so we're gonna get into Tiffany and Lewis, right? So they started off the conversation by talking about the meeting that Tiffany had with Stormy and Kiki and how everything went with that. And she basically told Lewis that, things went well between them, they ended off on a good note or whatever. And so then that's when Lewis questions her mental state. He knows that she's been dealing with a lot. She's been overwhelmed with the baby. She's been overwhelmed with work, filming, and it's looking like a bout of postpartum depression. That's what it's looking like on her end. That's exactly um what Lewis was thinking. And honestly, when I listened to him talk about it, I'm like, that is what that sounds like. That does sound like postpartum depression. So then she was like, when I first had my son, My first son, I didn't have postpartum. So I never thought that I could ever have that because I never felt like that would happen to me. And so they started talking about the pressures of being on Love and Marriage Huntsville, which I thought was like, okay, now this is some real shit right here. Like they breaking the fourth wall on camera and ain't nobody stopping them. Like this is some real shit. They started talking about how the show has affected Tiffany. She said that she feels like being on this show, she has lost herself and she's trying to find her. She's on this show. Um, it's not who she is. Like if you don't bring no drama, then they want you to get fired. If you're not doing this, they want you to get fired. Um, but if you do what they want, you still get dragged. And she's basically saying that being on this show has really damaged her mentally right now. Like she has a lot going on. So I kind of see where she coming from. I mean, she is messy. We all drugged her. So I understand. And I love the fact that Lewis even said that we got to make a conscious decision to figure out if being on this show is really worth our time. And to be honest, it's not. Being on this show is not good for her or her mental health. I honestly can say that. And you know what I'm saying? I do understand, even though she did kind of bring a lot of this stuff on herself, but I can still feel some form of empathy for her, you know? And I'm glad that she realized that this just wasn't for her. It's not for her. And as much as I can't stand Tiffany, I feel her pain. I understand how she feels. But good motherfucking riddance. Bye. Bye. Just bye. Going on. Get the fuck up out of here. Get out. Bye. Don't let the door hit you where the good Lord split you. Get the out. What's the name of Busta Rhymes song? Get out. Get out. Get out of here. Get out. Get out. Get out of here. Get out. Get out. Seriously. Get out. But I'm glad she made that decision for herself. I'm glad she chose to move on, chose her mental health over this show, because most people would not do that. But bye. You did us all a favor. Toodles, bye. But y'all, that's about it. That's all I really got on this episode. I guess this episode gave me a little bit more to talk about. I know the last couple of lives that I've done on this show has been like 30 minutes to like 30 to 40 minutes at at the most, because it ain't really been that much to talk about. And y'all know I like to talk about LAMH for at least an hour, but I gave y'all a good little 1-2 just now. I hope you guys appreciate it. I hope you guys are subscribing. As I said, I'm 105 subs away from 50K. We are so close to this goal. So close. And I just thank you guys for tuning in. I'm thanking all of the new people that subscribed today and yesterday and beyond. Thank you guys for doing that. I really appreciate it. Y'all just don't understand how much y'all put a smile on my face, even in my lowest moments. Like right now, I'm still able to smile and still able to thank you guys for everything that you do. All my moderators are amazing people. Like I said, that moderators chat that we have on Instagram, I don't even be in there like that. I pop in here and there, but they be in there talking amongst each other. They like a whole family in their group. Shout out to my moderators for always holding me down, holding down the chats, holding down everything. Shout out to all of my moderators. Shout out to the Scotty Gang, period. Y'all are some of the best people ever. I think somebody that came on my platform told me the Scotty Gang is probably one of the best fan bases I've ever seen. And I'm just like, baby, the Scotty Gang does not play about the kid, honey. They do not play about the kid at all. But thank y'all. We had almost 300 folks in this chat. I hope you guys enjoyed this. What? Oh, T gave me a shout out. And it wasn't his Love and Marriage Huntsville video. as you tell me which video it was, I'm gonna go and look at it. Um, but yeah, I want to thank you guys for everything. Okay, so I'm finna end this right now because I'm finna cry because that's all I've been doing. I'm not gonna cry on the camera in front of y'all. Because all I've been doing is crying, but I'm not gonna do that. But thank you guys once again. Be sure to tune in to all of the panels that we got coming up, all these upcoming interviews Jamar and I got, and all of that good stuff. I'm glad that you enjoyed the commentary. Thank you, more show. I'm gonna be real with you guys. I'm gonna have a transparent moment before I leave up out of here. I have really been second guessing my commentary and stuff like that, because sometimes you allow things that people say about you kind of with you and dim your light, and you internalize it and stuff like that. And that's exactly what happened. So I was like, when Muff was making videos about me and calling me boring and saying that my platform wasn't good, I really started to believe that I was boring, and I started doing shit on camera that I would never do. So I was just like, nah, I need to just be myself instead of trying to trying to sit here and be somebody that I'm not, and internalizing other people's bullshit and stuff like that. And like I said, this has been a year out of this world. I won a lot, I've lost a lot, all that. So to see comments like this where people just truly enjoy my content or loving me for just being who I am, I really appreciate that. And things like this are the reason why I'm able to still be here after all this time. And people like you guys are the reason why I'm still able to get up in the morning, go to work, and come home and do this content because y'all want to see it. Even like right now, I'm in my darkest. That's why I'm doing videos in the dark, because it represents where I'm at right now. So if you've been noticing that I've been doing videos with the lights off and just a ring light in my PC sitting in front of my laptop, that's the reason why. Because the darkness pretty much represents where I am. That's why a lot of my videos are now about to be dark, because that's where my mind is. So when you see the lights back on, you will know that I'm better. But right now, I'm not. Okay. So with that being said, we're gonna pay bills because I'm finna cry. But we finna pay bills, and let's go. Make sure you guys support Tremel. He has a brand new single out called Long Days, and it's available now. So make sure you guys pick it up. Make sure you guys streaming it. Make sure you guys are purchasing it and all that good stuff. And also, this person right here is a very special person to me. His name is Bando. He's a rapper. He has a brand new song out called Bando's Dream, and it's now available on Spotify, Apple Music, as well as YouTube. So with that being said, y'all, I'm Scotty by Nature TV. Be sure to like, rate, comment, subscribe, share this video, and also click on the notification bell so you can be notified whenever a video drops. And if you want to follow me on any form of social media, my Twitter, my Instagram, and my TikTok will be down below. Thanks again, you guys. I really appreciate you guys tuning in, and I love you guys. And I will see you guys later on today for the Real Housewives of Potomac live review. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye, y'all.